Welcome back. This time we move from the budget to look at. Okay, so we'll be going to from the budget. We'll be going to look at what the Nigeria AIDS Indicator and Impact Survey is about. That NAIIS is a household study that is being concluded in Nigeria to help, or conducted in Nigeria to help the government understand the correct number and location of people living with HIV/AIDS and hepatitis B and C. Is a health survey. It will help to better plan for treatment and care services, as well as enhance linkage of those found positive to care and treatment. NAIIS provides accurate population-based HIV/AIDS, hepatitis B and C information that is urgently needed by the government of Nigeria to ascertain the progress of the national HIV response and enhance linkage of HIV-positive persons to care. The back and forth and all of that. According to the Global AIDS Progress Report of 2017, it is presently estimated that about 3.2 million of the 184 million people in Nigeria are living with HIV/AIDS. This number is the second highest worldwide and is as high as the population of some states in Nigeria, like Bayelsa, Ebonyi, and Nasarawa. HIV prevalence, the proportion of people living with the disease in the population who are affected with HIV at a specific time, is estimated to be 3.4%. Is there a way around this? Well, to help us answer this question, we have Dr. Evelyn Ngige, Director of Public Health, Federal Ministry of Health, and Dr. Gambo Aliyu, Chief of National AIDS Indicator and Impact Survey Consortium. Thank you both for joining us. They join us from our Abuja studios. Let me start with you, Dr. Ngige. Can you just explain to us again what this survey is all about?
Thank you very much. Just a correction. My name is Dr. Charles Nzelu.
Oh.
And not Dr. Ngige. Dr. Ngige is the Director of Public Health, but she's unavoidably absent. So having said that, as the name stands, the Nigeria HIV/AIDS Indicator and Impact Survey is a household survey that the government of Nigeria, in conjunction with its partners, is currently undertaking and about to conduct in Nigeria. The processes are ongoing. And what do we want to do? We want to establish the prevalence of HIV/AIDS among Nigerians. We want to establish the prevalence of hepatitis B and C in Nigeria. We also want to measure the incidence. Incidence means the new infections that we are having in Nigeria. And just like we have mentioned, the statistics we have given, apart from that 3.2 million Nigeria are estimated to be living with HIV, for year 2016, we have about 220,000 people in Nigeria having this new infection, and then about 160,000 of them related to HIV/AIDS mortality in Nigeria. These figures are simply alarming. When you weigh them against the global option, you see that these figures, that Nigeria contributes significantly to new infections in the world and then to HIV/AIDS related mortality. So because of that, the government of Nigeria is very uncomfortable with this. And then, how do we address this problem? So the first thing we need to do is to redefine the epidemics. We need to find out what is happening in Nigeria so that government can plan appropriately how to tackle this problem. So that's what the survey is all about.
Okay. Dr. Aliyu, he just talked about redefining the situation on all platforms so that, but how would all of this benefit Nigerians?
Thank you. This will have immense benefit for Nigeria, especially at the current status where we find ourselves. As Dr. Nzelu has said, we want to find out the number of people that have HIV/AIDS in Nigeria currently. Why is that important? That is important because for the last 10 years, or more than 10 years, money has been spent in providing treatment for HIV/AIDS individuals in Nigeria. as well as linking those who have been found positive to HIV treatment and care. By defining or by going to find out the numbers currently infected, that will give us the baseline, the new baseline upon which to plan and upon which to care for people that are infected and affected with HIV/AIDS. I remember just last year, if we could recall, Mr. President made a plea at a United Nations gatherings that every year Nigeria will be putting on new 50,000 individuals who are infected with HIV/AIDS on treatment. It is important for us to find out whether that treatment is even working at the moment, and if it is working, how is it working? And the way to find out is we will want to do this survey to find out who has HIV and who is on treatment. And those who are on treatment, what proportion or what portion of them are really responding to the treatment we're giving them. That is important because the essence of the treatment is not only to keep people alive and to keep them healthy. No, in addition, it is to disrupt or interrupt or to some extent slow down transmission to other people. So if people are on treatment, what happens is that the virus goes down, the level of virus goes down, and the level of virus goes down, transmission reduces, and the risk of transmission also lowers. So we will reach a situation where if all HIV infected individuals are put on treatment and they are doing well on the treatment, what will happen is that we will find the rate of new HIV infection drastically reducing, going down to the BRS minimum. And if we achieve that, what will happen is that the number of people getting HIV every year will keep on reducing until we reach a stage where HIV is no longer an issue again, where HIV is no longer a problem as far as health management system is concerned. And that's the way we are going, and that's where we are at the current stage. We want to define, we want to create a new baseline so that going forward we have clear trajectory to follow and find out what is happening.
Okay, but if I may come in here,
the moment
we're
we
working
have that information. Yeah.